I've been sitting here quietly reading Dr. Maurice Rawlings' Beyond Death's Door, and as well as the amazing revelations of near-death experiences, he mentions something else that was quite striking. In his chapter entitled Making Sure, Dr. Maurice Rawlings initially noticed, according to him in page 149, that he noticed that many Christians, instead of becoming disciples of Jesus Christ, have gradually become products only of their own church doctrine. Carrying over to pages 150 to 151, according to these pages, he's made an observation that many Christians nowadays are worshipping the church, but not its Redeemer. People have become ironically more pickier than God. According to these pages, apparently people have gotten so caught up with interpretations, living their own lives, coming up with justifications to continue with personal pleasures of sinning and self-deception, thus becoming hypocrites. According to these pages, he says they're not seeking God first. They seek temporary pleasures and they blame their unhappiness on circumstances and other people they might encounter along the way. He essentially says that real joy, the scriptures indicate, is a gift from God and should not depend on circumstances or people. And the truth is, people can be unhappy only when God is not in control of their lives. This is a bit of a sad truth, because many people are deceived. I know I've been in the past. I deceived myself. You might have heard the term of a lukewarm Christian or a temporarily religious Christian, or someone who doesn't follow all the rules of the Bible. Someone who isn't really after truth but after happiness. I was once part of that crowd. I did some bad things. And the worst part is I didn't even know they were bad. When I became more dedicated to following God rather than myself, I had to delete certain content from my channel in order to justify my beliefs. In the past, I gave into lust. And lust is a terrible impact on one's conscience. I've had unintentionally false views on sexuality. Again, had to delete certain parts of my channel because it contradicted what I was learning. This is something that I don't take joy in talking about. But sometimes these videos are not about what's gonna make you happy. It's about being honest. I do agree that being happy is the end goal of life. But the issue is, people tend to have these false ideas of where they get their happiness from reading the Bible and actually putting it into practice and pursuing truth through Christian apologetics and praying to God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit every day. I've received a more profound type of happiness, a happiness that brings me peace and hope for something greater than this life. Nowadays, I'm not going after this worldview that twists the rules of the Bible or some kind of materialistic gain. I'm just in it for the truth. And believe me, the truth is going to set you free. Unfortunately, not everyone is on a truth quest per se. Many people are on a happiness quest. They'll just believe anything as long as it makes them happy. Again, I unintentionally used to be a part of that crowd. What I've learned in these recent years is that if you place God and the Holy Trinity above anything else in your life, you're going to have huge benefits and many blessings. To place anything else above the Holy Trinity, like a worldview that contradicts the Bible or sports, money, jobs, anything, that's idolatry right there. In some way or another, we're all guilty of that, including me. Talking about my own previous sins is kind of embarrassing for me, but that's what makes it more truthful. You know, life gets real sometimes. I don't really know what to say next, except that it's liberating to be free from your past transgressions through redemption through the Holy Spirit. Just follow Jesus, listen to God, and I'd recommend this book. I literally use a pencil as a bookmark. I'm a weird guy, but as stated before, also a very honest one. So follow Jesus. He's the shepherd for your life. If you truly love him, you must follow him like sheep follow their shepherds.